got in a relationship because you stood me up 3 times. It's because you stood me up 3 times.
But
you had me there. You had me feeling like I'm gonna do something, and then you act like you didn't want to do that. You going to get off. Because there's people that's out there that's waiting.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm saying that because
say that.
you were dealing with the people. Why is it wrong for me to say that people interested in me? You saying don't do that?
Oh my God. Can we? I don't want to talk about this no more because you stick to what you saying and I'm going to stick to how I'm feeling and it's not going to end and you're going to be mad.
Sis, this piping hot tea is shaking the very foundation of what we believed about Brat and Judy's relationship. Despite Lisa Raye's endless Instagram discoveries, the couple has been putting on a show like everything is picture perfect. But here's the gag. Judy might not be the loving, ride-or-die partner we all thought she was. Lisa Raye, armed with a stack of undeniable receipts, has accused Judy of exploiting Brat, manipulating him for her own gains, and engaging in some highly questionable financial moves. Turns out, Lisa Raye had been silently observing Judy's behavior since day one, but now it's all starting to make sense, and it's messier than we imagined. Let's get one thing straight. Lisa Raye doesn't play when it comes to her younger sister. When she speaks, we listen, period. But let's not forget that help didn't come for free. Judy has been parading herself in the press like some kind of fairy godmother to Brat, but here's where it gets messy. Rumor has it, Judy's been scheming and striking shady deals that sound straight out of a Wall Street playbook. The gag? She might have been charging interest this entire time. Now that's the real tea. Longtime followers of Brat know Judy stepped in and stopped her from hitting rock bottom financially. But here's the twist. Judy, the powerhouse CEO of Kaleidoscope, has built an empire worth an eye-popping $40 million. Talk about money moves. Lisa Raye doesn't hold back. She claims that while Judy may be rolling in wealth, she's been using it to keep the business afloat, while Brat is out here barely scraping by, trying to dodge bankruptcy. Picture this. Brat is playing with a mere $200, while Judy owns the park, the boardwalk, and every Monopoly card in between. It's not just a game, though it runs deeper than that. Lisa Raye spills that Judy isn't just supporting herself. She's footing the bill for Brat, her own kids, and even Brat's mother. The real kicker? Judy seems to be stuck in a tug-of-war of power and finances, with people around her pulling strings in a drama that feels straight out of Real Housewives. Now that's a mess worth unpacking. According to Lisa Raye, Judy has been diligently providing care, fully aware that Brat is determined to follow through with her plans. However, Judy has allegedly issued a stern warning. If Brat refuses to stay out of jail and continues supporting her husband until he faces consequences, Judy threatens to cut off financial support. Shocking, right? But there's more. Lisa Raye claims that when Brat violates certain rules, Judy doesn't just stop at ultimatums, she even denies her access to basic necessities. This isn't about luxury items like Bentleys or designer bags. It's about fundamental needs. If these accusations hold any truth, it paints a picture of a relationship marred by control and chaos. The cracks in the image of Judy and Brat as a power couple are now becoming evident. Lisa Raye's revelations suggest a deep breach of trust, exposing a darker side to their relationship. It's fascinating and tragic how money, once a symbol of salvation when Judy arrived with her fortune, seems to be driving them apart. After everything Brat has endured, her life now feels less like a fairy tale and more like a gilded cage.
You know, I had never had anybody make me feel the way she made me feel, and the attention to detail that she paid to me, and she just like saw a lot of stuff that was going on in my life, and I was like, wow, what is this, you know? And it just felt, I had never felt this way, and I was like, you know what, this is it. This is like it for me, and I just want this feeling for the rest of my life, and I knew then I wanted. So we were at her mother's house one day just chilling, and she was saying, we had been together already on the low for a while, and she was saying, I'm gonna post it. I was like, no, you're not, I'm gonna post it. So we kept joking about who's gonna post it. And then one day she looked at me, the next day she was like, I posted it. I said, bitch, we just came out.
It's as if she's trapped in a situation she can't escape, a prisoner of circumstances she didn't anticipate. Brat has hinted at feeling confined, And those metaphorical golden handcuffs are tightening by the day. Sure, the luxurious lifestyle is very real, but the question looms, at what cost? Meanwhile, Judy's perspective adds another layer to the story. She continues to embrace her opulent lifestyle, all while seemingly playing the role of an endless ATM for the entire family. The balance of power seems uneven, and the stakes are higher than ever. Just when you thought the tea couldn't get any hotter, hold on to your seats because it's about to spill over. Despite the lavish chaos, the tension is undeniable. Lisa Raye's revelations about the alleged financial catastrophe bring new light to the situation, although she firmly dismisses rumors of physical violence. The cracks in the glittering facade are now impossible to ignore, leaving everyone to wonder, is this the beginning of the end for this power couple? The situation is spiraling out of control, and Brat's reputation is taking a serious hit. Imagine your favorite romantic comedy suddenly morphing into a psychological thriller. That's what this feels like if these claims hold any truth. The world has watched Judy and Brat share their picture-perfect moments on Instagram, laughing, smiling, and kissing. But behind those curated snapshots, Lisa Raye paints a chilling picture of alleged coercion, both financial and emotional. We all know how difficult it is to escape someone who controls your finances while allegedly keeping you trapped in a constant state of fear. It's a heartbreaking and complex disaster. Judy, once celebrated as a loving, devoted wife, is now being viewed in a different light, accused of wielding her wealth and influence to manipulate and control Brat. What was once seen as a power couple thriving in love and luxury has now turned into a story of chaos, control, and shattered trust. The glittering facade is crumbling, and the cracks are more evident than ever. Is this the end of the picture-perfect love story we thought we knew, or is there hope for redemption? The drama is undeniable, and the fallout is only just beginning. Their reputation has taken a massive hit, even if the accusations are baseless. Social media, as always, has only added fuel to the fire, turning what might have been a spark into a raging inferno. It's all smoke and mirrors, a facade carefully crafted with filtered images and sweet captions that rarely tell the full story. But beneath the surface, the truth seems far more unsettling. And there's more to the chaos. Brat has recently stirred controversy, with divisive comments about lesbian weddings and LGBTQ+ unions. The irony is hard to miss. Many believe she's projecting her own dissatisfaction and unhappiness with Judy through these statements. It's a stark contrast to the love story they once shared. As these issues continue to bubble to the surface, some people are left questioning the very concept of love itself. The cracks in their seemingly perfect relationship and the alleged behind-the-scenes turmoil are enough to make anyone wonder if love can truly survive fame, power, and money. The drama unfolding is more than just a headline. It's a deep, complex unraveling of trust, love, and identity. The situation has only grown more intense, fueled by the community's vocal outrage. Many are calling for Brat to be cancelled over her controversial remarks, with harsh criticism dominating the conversation. Meanwhile, rumors swirl about Judy's sexuality. Some claim this has only added fuel to Brat's fire of emotional turmoil. Having previously endured emotional and financial abuse, she now finds herself questioning her wife's true intentions and even her sexual orientation. The result? Brat is caught in a whirlwind of doubt, pain, and self-reflection. While some believe she's breaking under the weight of the alleged hurt inflicted by Judy, others speculate she may be grappling with a deeper identity crisis. Adding to the chaos is the relentless pressure of life in the public eye, where every move is scrutinized and every word dissected. The combination of personal betrayal and public judgment is enough to push anyone to their breaking point. This story isn't just about a relationship on the rocks. It's about navigating heartbreak, identity, and survival under the unforgiving spotlight of fame. The situation has taken an even more serious turn following the birth of their baby. True. While the arrival of a child usually brings joy and unity, it seems to have only intensified the strain in their relationship. If the swirling accusations of infidelity turn out to be true, the already dire situation could spiral into something far worse. Many are left wondering if the alleged abuse or something even deeper is the root cause of Brat's increasingly erratic behavior. The drama surrounding their lives is the talk of the town, with every new twist fueling the fire. But let's take a moment to focus on True. The baby, born through the wonders of modern science, was conceived via IVF using Judy's egg and an anonymous sperm donor. What should have been a beautiful symbol of love and progress has instead become entangled in the web of turmoil that surrounds their unconventional family dynamic. What once seemed like a modern-day love story has now started to feel like a soap opera unraveling in real time. The juxtaposition of love, betrayal, and chaos makes it hard to discern where the truth ends and the drama begins. True may have been born into a world of opportunity, but the shadows of controversy cast over the family threaten to dim the light of what could have been a story of triumph and unity. Rumors suggest that Brat may seek primary custody of baby True, setting the stage for a potentially explosive legal battle. With Judy's biological connection to True, the stakes could become even more complicated if allegations of abuse and manipulation hold any weight. Adding to the drama is the revelation that their lavish wedding might not even have been a legally binding union, as some claim it was more of a symbolic commitment ceremony. This revelation could have significant implications for the custody fight. And then there's the bombshell allegation that Judy has been involved with other men, a claim that could shift the entire narrative. If Brat can present evidence of infidelity in court, it might tilt the scales in her favor. However, beyond the swirling accusations and messy legalities, the true tragedy lies in the innocent party caught in the middle, baby True. The child is now at the heart of an adult battlefield, where personal grievances and unresolved conflicts threaten to overshadow what should be a nurturing and loving environment. What began as a story of modern love and family has unraveled into a saga of betrayal, heartbreak, and legal warfare. The fallout is set to change everything, with consequences that could reshape not only their lives but the future of their child. One moment, True is caught in the middle of a bitter custody battle, and the next, he's surrounded by love from two mothers. But just imagine, growing up to discover that the story of your birth is tainted by accusations of infidelity, legal battles, and manipulation. It's nothing short of unsettling. The weight of that knowledge would be overwhelming for anyone, let alone a child. If this custody dispute is brought into the public eye, it's bound to explode into a media frenzy. Picture the cameras, the relentless headlines, and the flood of reckless accusations flying in all directions. The stakes are astronomical, and the one who will likely bear the heaviest burden is True. We are all watching this unfold like a slow-motion train wreck, where every twist and turn adds more drama to the already explosive situation. What should have been a story of love and family is now a spectacle, one that could have lasting repercussions on everyone involved, but especially on True, whose future is hanging in the balance. It's a heartbreaking reality, but the drama feels all too real as it continues to unravel in front of our eyes. The real question on everyone's mind is how True can be shielded from this chaos. No matter the outcome, that innocent child deserves peace, and that's in short supply right now. The drama is at an all-time high, so let's dive into the heart of it. Imagine growing up only to discover that every aspect of your life, including the story of your birth and the bitter dispute between your parents, is splashed all over the internet. It's a heavy burden for anyone, especially a child. Even as time passes, the weight of this knowledge is something True will carry for a long time. And let's not be fooled. Behind those sweet, picture-perfect Instagram moments, the situation between Judy and Brat is anything but simple. There are layers upon layers of tension, manipulation, and uncertainty, none of which can be ignored. What seemed like a fairy tale love story is slowly revealing its darker sides, and the impact is more than just personal. It's public, with everyone watching the unraveling of their lives in real time. This is a tangled web, honey, and the True story is far from the perfect image they once projected. True's future may be at stake, and it's heartbreaking to think about what lies ahead for this child who didn't ask for any of this turmoil. But what if everything we thought we knew about their relationship is wrong? According to new rumors, Judy's reasons for getting involved with Brat might not have been as genuine as they appeared. What if this entire relationship was just a facade? There's been talk that some believe Judy saw Brat as nothing more than a stepping stone, a way to boost her own fame, elevate her image, and attract a new wave of clients. If that's true, it flips the entire narrative on its head. But here's the twist. Judy was already a well-established business mogul, with her $40 million enterprise, Kaleidoscope Hair Products, making waves. So,
I have this thing that I tell her often about even a canal journey. We discussed a lot on it, and I said often, I know I'm inspiration to you, but make sure that you're doing this for me. Oh. Do not do this for me.
Why do you say that to her?
Because I feel like as human beings, people can regret something if they've done it for someone else versus them doing it for themselves. So once we came to an agreement that this was for her and that she was, she was ready and it was from being inspired by, it wasn't for me, that was when, because I was 100% uncomfortable with her, because beginning
I think that is you are such a strong person, and I think that is a very strong thing to say to someone. Don't do it for me, do it for yourself, and have her reach in to answer that question. Mm-hmm. Because that is a smart thing to ask. Were you nervous to ask her that?
Yes and no. I feel like our relationship is really close, and I feel like I'm very transparent with her along the whole way.
Why would she need Brat to further her influence? That's where things get murky. The lines between love, ambition, and manipulation blur, leaving us to wonder if this relationship was ever about love at all, or just about using each other to climb higher. The more we dig, the more questions arise, and the answers seem to grow even more elusive. The rumors surrounding Judy's motives are growing louder by the day, with some speculating that she was carefully maneuvering to break into the LGBTQ+ market. Instead of love, it's suggested that she saw Brat as a stepping stone, a strategic business move to expand her reach, attract new clients, and rake in profits. If these whispers are true, what we thought was a passionate love story could very well be a calculated, cold-blooded business venture aimed at increasing her empire and cash flow. But let's not be quick to forget. Judy's reputation is far from pristine. The glossy image she projects hides a tangled web of drama, controversies, and troubling allegations. From fraud to rumors of shady dealings, it's becoming increasingly clear that people are starting to question whether her true intentions were ever about love at all. Even more unsettling are the whispers of dubious financial transactions and questionable business practices in her past. These revelations could paint an entirely different picture of the woman we thought we knew. The deeper you dig, the more you realize that the truth might be far darker and more complicated than it seems. Judy has built a business empire, but at what cost? Is she really the savvy mogul she claims to be? Or is there something much more sinister lurking behind that carefully curated image?
Now let me ask y'all this. Now, how has motherhood been? Because watching y'all journey on screen, I follow y'all on Instagram, I'm seeing it. How has motherhood been for y'all ever since having a new bundle of joy?
Motherhood for me is everything. I feel like it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. He is so our everything. I mean, just everything is about him in our whole lives now.
And I get to watch her experiences. So this is my fourth child, but I get to watch her fall in love all over again every single day. Yeah.
I love my stanky baby.
This is your first time being a mom. So, what has that experience been like? What has it been just holding your baby, seeing your baby's first certain thing? What's that been like?
I'm a crybaby now. It's been emotional. When I look at him and I see him, I can't believe that he came out of my stomach. I can't believe that I carried him. I can't believe that it's ours. Motherhood is everything. It's a job, though, and you better be ready for it because it takes time. You be tired, but you don't mind because you're so in love.
Now, I know we chatted about who's the better disciplinary. Now, let me ask, now that we've had babies so far, who is disciplined? Is it?
I smell some weed.
I smell, okay, Brat.
Clearly.
I feel like I know exactly who it is.
Like I said.
Us as Aries.
As the layers of deception peel away, what once seemed like a fairy tale romance now feels more like a high-stakes game of manipulation, money, and influence. With every new detail, the waters become murkier, and the line between truth and fiction blurs. The real question remains, is Judy playing a long con, or is there a deeper, darker story waiting to be uncovered? The real question that haunts this entire situation, however, is whether Brat was truly deceived or if she knowingly walked into this intricate and calculated scenario. On the surface, social media paints a picture of bliss, with heartwarming photos, playful moments, and an idyllic love story that seems too good to be true. But let's be honest, what we see on Instagram is nothing but a polished highlight reel.